What is going on, everyone? The Houston Texans got blasted by the Miami Dolphins 28-3 in the Houston Texans preseason home opener here in H-Town. Look, despite the ugly loss, when you look at the starting team offense, you should be excited about it. The defense, however, it take a major step back. Where was this swarm mentality that head coach D'Amico Ryans has been preaching ever since he got hired by the Houston Texans? We are going to discuss the Week 2 preseason matchup, but before we do, welcome everyone to the 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calvillo. I drop daily Houston Texans content, win, lose, or draw, so make sure you guys are following me on my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok for the latest Houston Texans news, rumors, and updates. And if you are new here to the channel, welcome. We just hit 7K subscribers, trying to hit 10K by the end of the season. We are H-Town till we drown over here, guys. Thank y'all so much for the continued and endless support. Now, when it comes to rookie quarterback CJ Stroud, Houston Texans fans should be excited by what they saw. In a bigger sample size and a much better performance than last week when he was going against the Patriots, CJ Stroud went 2 of 4 and threw an ugly interception in the rain. But his stats last night against the Miami Dolphins, 7 of 12, 60 yards, and was the quarterback on the drive where the Houston Texans scored their only 3 points. CJ Stroud was really moving the ball until they had to settle for that field goal. They asked him after the game what he thought about his performance. This is from Cole Thompson. I made some flashes. I had some good plays. I think I had more good plays than mistakes, but I want to keep growing. I just need to keep telling myself that me is okay. It sounds like rookie quarterback CJ Stroud is putting a lot of pressure on himself, man, as he should. We here in Houston expect him to be the franchise quarterback for the next 10 to 15 years. I'm expecting a lot of wins under quarterback CJ Stroud. But in the game yesterday, he looked in command. The offensive line looked fantastic. And most importantly, CJ Stroud looked like your starting quarterback. I want to highlight 2, maybe 3 throws that fully displayed why he was the second overall pick in this year's draft. One of them to Robert Woods on a 3rd and 7. Beautiful ball placement. Put it right in Robert Woods' face. He catches it, moves the chains. That got you excited. A throw from earlier, it was a play action to 85 Noah Brown. CJ Stroud moving to his right, puts it right in his face mask. 85 comes down with it, moves the change. Those 2 throws, man, they got you excited. And you see the vision on what the Houston Texans are doing with their offense. So much pre-snap motion, so much play action, try to get the defense on, matchups that are going to hurt them. I really liked what I saw from the Houston Texans starting offense. A throw that is not going to get highlighted. It was coming towards the end of the half, and CJ Stroud, he evades a blitzing Miami Dolphins cornerback and is moving to his left, scans the field, and once again finds number 85 Noah Brown running across. He throws it to him. It would have been a catchable ball, but Noah Brown dropped it. Those are the kind of plays, man, that really hurt the rookie quarterback. You saw he definitely wanted to convert that. That would have been a huge play. The Houston Texans would have kept their 2-minute drive situation alive. They had to settle for the punt. But overall, from CJ Stroud's performance, man, I really liked what I saw. I don't want to see him, in the next preseason matchup against the Saints. Get ready for Baltimore in week 1. You definitely shut up your critics who were calling you a bust on every single platform, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. CJ Stroud, you did everything but score. Shout out to the 2nd overall pick in this year's draft, my franchise rookie quarterback. And I want to shout out this offensive line. The starters played last night, so it went Laramie Tunsil, your left tackle, Kenyon Green, your left guard, rookie center Juice Scruggs. He had a nice pancake block that went all over Twitter. Shaq Mason was your right guard, and George Fant, your right tackle, as we all know, filling in for the injured Titus Howard. And man, this offensive line, they kept CJ Stroud upright. I don't think they let a Miami Dolphins even touch him. This is from DJ Bieniemy. CJ Stroud has been under pressure 20% of his dropbacks, a massive improvement from last week, 60%. Man, last week it felt like CJ was just running for his life. But to see this offensive line keep them upright. It gets me excited and hopeful for the rest of this season because I don't expect the starting offensive line to play next week's preseason game. But what you saw is that when C.J. Stroud had a clean pocket, he was making great throws. Let's not forget when he was at Ohio State, he had one of the best offensive line in college. So I was very impressed by what I saw from the O-line. And because of the O-line playing so damn well, C.J. Stroud got to showcase why he was the second overall pick in this year's draft. He made some great throws, beautiful ball placement. If we could keep him like that the entire season, barely letting any defender get close to him, man, this Houston Texans offense might surprise some people. But I was very excited from this starting offense. Now we're going to move to the defense because, well, when you only score 3 points, man, there's not really a lot to talk about on the offensive side of the ball. Now, when you look at the Houston Texans defense performance, it was piss poor. It was horrible. 28 points allowed, a total 180 from what we saw in last week's game against the Patriots where they only allowed 9 points. A total 180 from what we've been seeing all throughout training camp where you could honestly say that the Houston Texans defense has been the star of the show, but they couldn't stop the Miami Dolphins. No matter who the quarterback was, Tua Tagovailoa or Skylar Thompson, the starting Miami Dolphins offense, they had a 14-plus play drive that resulted in a Raheem Mostert touchdown. Backup quarterback Skylar Thompson had 3 tutties and 157 yards through the air. That's not the worst part. The Miami Dolphins running backs, almost a grand total of 180 yards on the ground. The Houston Texans defense was not even playing football last night. You could tell head coach DeMeco Ryans was frustrated. He didn't look like his usual energetic self. Obviously, the Houston Texans were just getting blown out. But normally we are seeing this defense energized for all 4 quarters. The swarm mentality, special work ethic, and relentless mindset was not on the field yesterday against the Miami Dolphins. But this is something that we know is going to get fixed right the hell quick with head coach DeMeco Ryans. The 2 bright spots, Denzel Perryman, interception, first play, first throw of the game from Tua Tagovailoa, and Perryman has had himself a very solid training camp. This is your linebacker number 1, ladies and gentlemen. If he stays healthy, you can start looking at Denzel Perryman as a potential Pro Bowler like he was with the Las Vegas Raiders. I was very encouraged by what I saw from Denzel. Number 3 overall pick, Will Anderson Jr. had a statement play, runs over the running back, sacks Skylar Thompson, his first professional sack in the NFL. Man, you know it felt good. Will Anderson Jr. is going to be dangerous. I am predicting 7 to 10 sacks in his rookie year. Man, he is going to be hard to block. The Miami Dolphins were even double teaming him, dude. That goes to show how special this kid is going to be. And it's only the preseason. Derek Stingley should get some love too. They didn't throw his way at all. Once again, back-to-back weeks, the Patriots and the Miami Dolphins chose not to throw out Derek Stingley. Other than that, man, when you allow 28 points, there's not really a lot to talk about. The Houston Texans got destroyed yesterday by the Miami Dolphins 28-3 in the Week 2 preseason matchup here in H-Town. You let me know your guys' thoughts on the game. And for more Houston Texans content, follow me for more. Go Houston. Have a very blessed day.